Eli Tomac this time. Yep, way on the outside. He gets a jump, but he's getting pinched off around the outside, and he's going to get blocked. Meanwhile, it's Justin Bogle on the Auto Trader Yoshimura Suzuki, his third hole shot in the last 4 motos. Motosport.com award for him, and they're off and racing at RedBud down the big ski slope.
And Tomac got buried. He got really cut off going in that second turn there. You saw him in the camera shot right near the back. He's got his work cut out, but Justin Bogle returned to racing a couple of weeks ago, and one thing he's got going for him now is his starts. He's really been nailing them.
Heath Harrison, a privateer independent Honda rider. Tylube Racing is right there, along with Roxon on the 94 and Muscan on the 25. So a lot of the contenders are up front, and one of the independents of Harrison trying to hold them off. Young rider out of Alabama, and it looks like Roxon and Muscan both have the inside on him. They almost come together in a battle for second. Muscan has the spot now behind Bogle.
Wow, what a pass there. You saw those riders, so many line options at this track, and then you see, is that Hill?
That's Justin Hill.
He went the long way around, and then, whoa, what an opening lap.
Oh, and Roxon almost landed out by Muscan. All 3 riders' lines came together. It's Hill very aggressive on that yellow Suzuki, trying to get them. Now Roxon going back after Muscan for second, and he has it.
Oh, yeah. Roxon showing some aggression early in this motor. We haven't seen that in a while, and I don't know if he was not happy about them getting really close. They were getting cross-jumped, but Roxon sending a message, and then right back, Muscan blows up the inside.
Great racing between these two behind Bogle. Now, by the way, in Motocross, the 2 motos that we ran, the one earlier today and this one, will add up the results from both to determine an overall winner. So it's very much Roxon versus Muscan for the weekend's overall after they went 1-2 in the first race. Muscan overhauling Bogle for the lead now.
Yeah, Bogle made a little mistake there. Now Roxon wants to capitalize. He can tell this is for the overall. He knows he has to beat Muscan in this race. He gets the pass done. Bogle just going from bad to worse on this opening lap, and he is down.
And another rider in the mix, Justin Barsha, in blue of the Monster Energy Yamaha, jumping the big jumps, challenging Hill now for third. And he takes it.
Wow, he just went straight up the inside, wasting no time. We know Barsha, not one to hang around. That 51 blue Yamaha in the background. He's going for it there. You see Justin Bogle. Man, what an opening lap.
He started racing Supercross this season. An arm injury to the other side, leading to surgery. Was able to get back for the first race in Motocross this season in May, but he's certainly not at 100%. But with an opportunity to win and a mistake from Muscan, you know he's fired up.
Well, since Barsha put the heat on Roxon, it's brought them both to the back end. Oh, Barsha comes up a little bit short on that gigantic uphill triple. Bounces off, shrugs it off. But what I was saying is Barsha put the pressure on Roxon. It just seemed like Kenny just dug deep there. It's brought it back to the rear wheel of Muscan. Now he looks like he wants to go for the lead.
Can Roxon fight back and get around the Frenchman? These two chasing each other around the globe. Of course, Roxon, a German. They used to battle in Europe in the Grand Prix circuit. They both moved over to the United States at about the same time and continued the battles here. And now the race win is hanging in the balance between Muscan and Roxon. Barsha, on America's birthday weekend, wants to get in this fight as well. The New Yorker is in third.
And we see that a lot with riders.
Oh no, Eli Tomac down during his march to the front.
And
he had got to 6th place when we last saw it, but this bike is tangled up.
Yeah, and his front brake lever is pointing to the moon. And you see him trying to push it down. Can you believe it? The points leader came in with such a nice big cushion to a track he loves, a place he's always strong at, and it's just been nothing but a nightmare.
This is Weston Pike, who he's battling with, and Pike is in 13th place. So Tomac was 6th, lost about half a dozen positions here, and he lets Pike go as he continues to try to work on the bike. So 3 motos in a row with major problems for Tomac. Yes, there's a lap rider they get by. That's actually Tomita, the teammate of Roxon rider out of Japan, and Barsha is making a last-ditch charge with just over a lap to go to take 2nd place away from Roxon. It's going to be a good race right down to the finish.
We said this is the track that Barsha likes. Oh, and you saw the flag dancing around. You can tell these guys are giving it everything they got. It's late in the day. It's still hot out there. Maybe not as hot as normal. Look at Barsha. I thought maybe he would have hopped over that berm if he had a chance, but not quite close enough. They both get over that huge uphill triple step up. Yeah, Barsha revving the engine.
Oh yeah, that's Barsha's specialty. He is feeling it right now. Last lap, it's going to be a fight for second here at RedBud. Muscan, 4.6 seconds further ahead. Barsha going to work the outside. Roxon beats him to the spot.
Yeah, he tried to. He wasn't sure whether to go the long way around or square it up. I mean, he cut up the inside. He thought about it, but Roczen knows exactly what Bosch is wanting to do, so trying to prevent him from doing that by taking the line away.
All right, bottom of the track right now. Some deep ruts coming up after they negotiate these jumps. We've seen some big mistakes in this corner. Roczen chooses the inside. Barcia the outside. Oh, lap traffic everywhere. Oh, Roczen got out of that corner. It was enough. Barcia didn't get the drive he wanted on the outside. It wasn't really clean for both, but late in these races, that's what these tracks deliver. It's tough to be perfect through any section.
No, at this point, it's not about being perfect. It's about just getting it done. And Bosch is trying everything he can, and Roczen doing the same to counter that.
And by the way, Grant, because Roczen's being pushed by Barcia, they are closing back in. You can see Musquin in the bright yellow gear up ahead.
Ooh, look at Barcia, that bike just moving around all over the track. You can hear the crowd, they're getting fired up. They can sense Barcia. Time is running out if he wants to make a lunge for that spot.
And again, they're catching the leader, Musquin. All right, big push on the outside. Barcia goes from outside to inside.
Oh.
Roczen tries to square it. Barcia locks it down.
What a pass, Justin Barcia. That was a page out of his textbook on how to pass. Square it up, take the line away, and you can hear the crowd. They are so into it. Massive crowd here at RedBud.
Barcia leaping into the sand whoops, almost went down again, and there you see Musquin again in that bright yellow gear. I think Barcia's going to run out of time, but what a phenomenal push from the Yamaha rider down the stretch to get Roczen. Crowd saluting the effort. About 4 turns to go. This is what we call the hockey stick here. Musquin is into it. It's a lap rider that Barcia's trying to go around. Here is your leader, Marvin Musquin. One more time over the 100-foot La Rocco's leap. He makes it clean. Marvin Musquin is heading to his 2nd straight victory in Lucas Oil Pro Motocross. And due to the misfortune for Eli Tomac, he might just take over the series points lead. Musquin's a winner again here at RedBud.